Got home from work today and I had parts waiting on me, so just doing a quick update video for my Speedy here. I got the flasher relay and my two 1157 tail bulb replacements from superbrightleds.com. I got them installed and they're working great. I also got the little mount for my mirror, so I'm just missing a couple little tiny parts, one of which is a oil drain plug with the crush washer, which I can't believe is taking this long to get in. This is the original Hella blinker assembly. It's just a flasher relay. Blinkerber. Anywho, this is what comes stock on the Triumph. This part from Super Bright LEDs, a CF13GL-02, is an exact swap out, in case you wanted to know. These 1157 CW3W-G from Super Bright LEDs. These are multi high intensity LED cluster bulbs. They're not the cheap ones. These were about 12, maybe 14 bucks a piece. A lot of money, but they're very bright, totally worth it. There's some cheaper ones and it's not worth the money. These have 360 degrees of bulb coverage. Let's take a look here. So first off, this absolutely was the flasher relay, and if I come over here, you can see the hyper flashing problem is gone. They now flash at the correct rate, but not only that, they click. The relay, let's turn it back on. It's not quite as loud as it was before, but it still clicks. That's the main thing. That's not the brake light on, that's the running light. And I mean, you can, even with the lights on in here, you can see how bright these are. Let's see if I can get up in here without blinding the camera. The bulb assemblies have little LED clusters all the way around. So you can see that the brake light is very bright. You are not going to miss that that is on. A little clamp came in, so now I have mirrors mounted on both sides. And while I don't have them adjusted properly at the right angle, because I need to sit on the bike, those definitely look cool. They weren't horribly expensive. They are really well made. I can wholeheartedly endorse these Bike Master old school aluminum mirrors. And once I get this angle set right, I'm going to set this pitch angle to where it's comfortable for me to see what's behind me, and it's also in a position that doesn't look stupid. I don't want it to look like big old Mickey Mouse ears like what it used to. But you just have an Allen screw here, and you got a backing nut here, and it comes with thread locker on the adapters. But what's cool is the adapters are nice and svelte. They're nice and svelte. They're not, I mean, why the hell the Triumph, look at that. Look at the difference. This big ass thing was resting on top of that little mount. It's no wonder the other side sheared off, and it's not like that's a vibration isolator or anything cool like that. What they did is this, I'm sure this mirror was mounted on some other bike, and they just grabbed it from you know, a parts box, ordered a bazillion of them to put on these bikes, and then just made an adapter thing to get it down to M10, and that's how it ended up on the bike. But these are very heavy. You have a lot of stress on what's a relatively small, you know, threaded point going into the handlebar clamp, because there's my new one, and that was the one that was broken off. So I can easily see how the original one was broken. So when he bumped into it, it sheared right off. So that's it for now. Like I said, a real quick video. I was just really happy to get the parts in, and I wanted to share with people what the part number was for the relay, not necessarily the 1157 taillight replacement. There's a lot of different brands, a lot of different types. There are even ones that are even more expensive than what I got. I thought maybe it was too bright. This one is brighter than the original ones and not super expensive. I have to look it up. I think it's about 12 bucks, but you know, your mileage may vary. You may buy it from some other source. I'm not endorsing that website or anything. But you definitely, if you have a Triumph with a 3 pinout that one is the one to get. So if you get that model number, and it doesn't have to be from this company, it's an electronic relay, flasher relay. It's not solid state, it's fully electronic, and it still makes the clicking noise, but you don't need load ballast. My load ballasts were probably almost 25 bucks for 4 of them, and you have to find a place to put them. You put them in parallel with the lights. It didn't really work all that well, and then you have to find a place to hide the ballast. In this case, you just put the relay in and it's a done deal. So if you got a Triumph, get that flasher relay. It doesn't matter where you get it. I think you could probably find them on Amazon and eBay if you don't get it from that company. And your problem solved. You can use any LED turn signal assemblies, and they're going to function just fine. They'll blink at a normal rate, and you'll still hear it tick. Some of the electronic flashers out there, they're fully digital, believe it or not, and they don't tick. I've seen ones where there's like little potentiometer tweakers on there, and you could actually adjust the blink rate if you want to, which is kind of crazy. A little bit of overkill. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and ride safe.